Hello everyone, Queen Nightshade here. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back, soul family. So today we are going to be continuing the moon series. This one is going to be about those that have their moon sign in Virgo. So what exactly does a moon sign represent? To me, it represents like your subconscious, your instincts, your intuition, things that are hidden. The moon is more of who you show yourself to in the house, like for those that live with you, rather than those that know you outside of the house. So it's more of who you are on the inside. So if you do not know your moon sign, that's okay. In the description box below, I will have a website that you can go to get your chart for free. You're just gonna have to know the location that you was born, city and state, and the time that you was born. If you don't know the time, that's okay as well. You could just put 12 a.m., but I would highly suggest trying to figure out what birth time that you have. All right, I'm gonna read these cards real quick, and it says moon feeling, instinct, nurturing, gut reactions, comfort, digestion, home, family, conditionings, habit, femininity, lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, sustenance, self-soothing, moods, and mother. And then your guys' card, the Virgo, the Alchemist, and you guys got methodical, aligned, ritualistic, effective, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solidarity, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. All right. So in your birth chart, you will have like what zodiac sign that sign that your moon is in, but you guys will also have the houses. I'm not going to explain each house like in depth, but I am going to go over a little bit of each one so you guys have like a generalized idea of what the house represents in your moon sign. I would highly suggest doing your own research, deep diving, and things of that nature. So if you have the first house, it represents the self, and it says physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinion, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, and entry point. Ooh, jumping ahead there. If you have the second house, it's in assets, and it says maternal world, possessions, finance, talent, values, solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, and aesthetics. If you got it in the third house, it says perception, speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, sibling, research, street life, cultivation, discussion, surrounding, and sociability. If you have it in the fourth house, it represents your roots, and it says family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. If you have it in the fifth house, it represents passion, and it says performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, joy, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. If you have it in the sixth house, it represents craft, and it says work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution, organizations, purification, skills, apprenticeship, and methods. If you guys got it in the 7th house, it represents relating. And it says partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. If you guys got it in the 8th house, it represents intimacy. And it says investments, intensity, contact or contracts, sex, erotic capital, secrets, mysteries, obsessions, inheritance, kundalini energy, stalking, and the underworld. If you have it in the 9th house, it represents seeking. And it says foreign travel, adventures, higher education, customs, faith, belief, pilgrimage, spiritual quest, aspiration, journalism, religion, gurus, and risk-taking. If you have it in the 10th house, it represents your reputation. And it says career, responsibilities, achievements, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, and empire. If you have it in the 11th house, which represents the edge, it represents friendships, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, there you go, in the future. And if you have it in the 12th house, it represents surrender, subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, and Akashic records. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to pause for a quick second. But the question that I asked is, what is those with their moon sign in Virgo, what is your guys' natural gifts? Now this could deal with psychic development, it could deal with spirituality, but it doesn't necessarily have to deal with those things. It could be mundane, or it could be magical or spiritual. Alright, so before I show you guys the cards, I'm going to talk about some gifts that I have seen. I've grown up with a lot of Virgos in my house. I have been really good friends with Virgos. I've had a lot of Virgo energy around me. And there are two things that I feel and that I've seen a lot of that you guys are naturally gifted of. And the first one would be gardening. I have seen my grandmother literally bring things back to life. I have seen her take in places where you didn't even think that nature could grow, or that you could have a very good garden in. Places that would be very hard to garden in. I have watched her cultivate and make beautiful spaces, beautiful gardens. I feel like Virgos have a very strong connection with the nature kingdom. I feel like you guys really naturally know how to work with plants. I also feel like you guys naturally coincide with like animals as well. I feel like animals really listen to you guys. I'm gonna bring up my grandmother one more time, but I remember instead of spanking her dog, when her dog did something, she would just tell it to go to the corner and sit like a toddler, and this dog would do exactly what she said for it to do. So like I feel like you guys are very good with like I said, the plant kingdom. I feel like you guys are really good with the animal kingdom. I feel like you guys can make make nothing out of something, especially when it comes to things. I also feel like Virgos have really good natural and great musical abilities. I feel like you guys make really beautiful music. I feel like this sign in particular might even hear melodies in their head before the melody has before you've even produced the melody. So like you'll have like a whole entire symphony in your head, and then you'll go to whatever that you're working on, like if it's a guitar or if it's a piano or if it's beats or things of that nature. Even like lyrics that you come up in your that just randomly come up in your head. And Virgos are very good, like Gemini, they're mercurial, and I feel like with it being mercurial, I feel like Virgos and Geminis get a lot of downloads, and I feel like the reason why we can comprehend the downloads, and what I mean by that is sometimes downloads come in extremely fast, and you have to like, it's a quick, you have to pick it up very, very quick. But I feel like Virgos and Geminis, our minds are already going like 110 miles per hour, and I feel like that's why we pick up the messages quick, or we pick up like what's going on very quickly, and are able to like lock it and like put it down, like bring it into the physical world. So that's another gift that I feel like you guys have. I feel like you guys are very musically inclined, whether it's singing or whether it's actually producing music, or to be honest with you, both, because I've seen both. And I also feel like you guys are very great at communicating with plants and communicating with animals and working with these two. You guys are very, very good at being in harmony and working with these. All right, so let's go ahead and pull your cards. And you guys got land, animal, and star. You guys got, before I even pulled these cards, because I knew I was going to tell you guys about the animals and the plants before I even pulled these, but your first two cards are animals. And then you guys got fire, wildfire, star. Then you guys got the 5 of coins. Then you guys got the Emperor. Then you guys got the Wheel of Fortune. Marie Laveau, Good Juju. Oshun, Fearless Love. And I'm going to wait on the last two cards because I feel like the last two cards is more of advice for you guys than it is like a natural gift, okay? So I'm going to move these, and I'm going to move this one because I feel like all these cards right here connect. And the cards, like I said, is the 5 of coins, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and Good Juju. And I feel like, so what I feel like is, for Virgo's moons, you guys can make nothing into something. You guys can be given the bare minimum. People could outcast you. People could like toss you in the wilderness, like put you out in the wilderness and be like, oh, they're never gonna make it. You are my sign that would make it. Like, you guys would find a way. And it shocks a lot of people with how you make your way, because I feel like for Virgo moons, throughout your lifetime, you've been given very little to work with. And it's people trying, like, it's from people that are trying to, like, maybe put you down or shame you, or just like make you feel disempowered. And you have learned to just work with what you got because it's something that has been tossed at you. time and time and time and time and time and time again. And that's a gift, because a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people feel like they need A, B, C, D, E, F, G in order to make things work, and they'll automatically just give up on it. So like if they got tossed out into the wild, they would just automatically give up, and they would find them dead, within the week. You guys would have like a whole, like I said, y'all garden really good. Y'all would have like a whole dang garden where like you would be able to eat. You wouldn't have to worry about food. Like you would have like a hut made with mud and sticks. Like you guys would be the survivors. I feel like jobs, because I'm getting with this Emperor energy, I'm feeling like jobs might have done this to you, because they have seen your potential with resources given, and they didn't like it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm kind of sick, so I'm trying to combat it, but my throat's really dry because I've got a sore throat. I feel like you're always, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune and the good juju, you're always turning things into your favor, because you are using your gifts, your skills to make something out of nothing. I feel like this moon sign in particular gets really, really underestimated. And I feel like if it's not like something creative that you have to make, and it's like maybe a community that you wanted to be a part of, and they don't want you to be a part of, like you will take that L and be like, okay, well, I'm going to go and create a community that I love, a community that I'm gonna go create a community with like-minded people that share the same thoughts and ideas that I have, and I'm gonna make it better in this way, and I'm gonna make it better in that way, with very I can't even say that word, I'm sorry guys, very like detail oriented and very meticulous on like how you do things. It's just kind of like, okay, you think I can't do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna make it better. Which, that's awesome. And I always feel like you hit the mark with it. As long as you are doing it with this fearless love, as long as you're doing this with your heart and your soul, I always feel like you hit the mark with it. I feel like the only time that you don't hit the mark with it is when your heart and your soul's not in it. And I kind of feel like even like when your heart and your soul's not in it and you miss the mark, like it's not like, oh crap. It's like, yeah, I shouldn't have been doing that because I wasn't fully in it anyway. Like you take that L and you're humble about it. I also feel like the another gift you guys have is leadership. And the reason why leadership has been given to you is because you show that you are more for the community than you are for, maybe yourself or maybe certain people. I feel like you're a fair leader. Okay, I'm going to take these out real quick. I'm going to leave the Wheel of Fortune here. So you guys got the bear and the lion. And these are very protective animals, especially when it comes to their young. So I do feel like you guys are naturally protective. You guys will fight for your own. You guys are the sign that likes to put themselves on the back burner. And will put themselves on the back burner for the people that they love and they care for. I will say this though, make sure you're filling up your own cup. I used to have this conversation with my grandmother, because when she would do that, she would start kind of later on feeling like, oh, I do this for everybody and nobody does this for me. And it wasn't that nobody wasn't doing nothing for her, it was just that she was burnt out. And I would have to have these conversations with her, like, you need to start putting yourself first. Like, put yourself first, take care of yourself first, and then come and help other people. But the reason why I kept the Wheel of Fortune here is, do you see how she's blindfolded, and then there's a bird right beside her? I feel like you guys are naturally gifted with following your instincts. I feel like when you feel like something's up, there's nothing that can really sway you. It might have happened when you was younger, but I feel like you guys have learned, like, through the course of your life, you guys have learned that lesson on trusting your instincts, because you have found out that every single time you do, that it's right. And this doesn't have to necessarily pertain to, like, dangerous situations. This could pertain to, someone being fake with you, or a job lying to you, or a path that you might be going down, but it's not the best path for you. So you decide to take a U-turn, or you decide to go on a different path that leads you in the direction that is needed to be on. So listen to your guys' instincts, y'all. You guys have really strong primal instincts. Some of you guys, and this is just like a side note, but some of you guys might like watching animal shows, like Animal Planet. I mean, I don't know if that's still a thing. It was a thing when I was like a teenager. Some of you guys might like watching Animal Planet, or you guys might like watching animals in their natural habitat, and like watching how they react to certain things, and like you resonate with it. Some of you guys are like, yeah, that's how I feel. There was a lot of synchronicities with it. And I feel like with the community, with the leadership, with the community that you're in and that you're leading, like your instincts will help that community stay on the path or go in the right direction. You guys have a very fierce soul. You guys have a warrior soul. Because you will fight. Like I said, you will most definitely fight for those that you love, or like the community that you're leading. You are not one to be reckoned with. All right. Alright, so here's this message, this like guidance, mask, and betrayal. So the guidance that I picked up with this is, you guys are, like I said, you guys fight for your people, you fight for the ones you love, but you also have to, with how much you do for the people that you love in your community, I feel like you have to put on these masks all the time. Like you have to wear different masks for different situations, or you have to, maybe not masks, but maybe like play different parts to, different situations and different people. And I kind of feel like this is what I was talking about when I was talking about my grandmother, because she felt like when she got burnt out, she really did feel this way. She really did feel betrayed. She really did feel like nobody gave a crap about her. And I feel like this guidance is just telling you guys need to start filling up your own cup and then going and helping other people. Or when you are close to burnt out, or when you're close to crashing, you need to start telling people no, so you can go and fill up your own cup and then come back to them. And you don't have to outright say no, I'm not going to do it at all. But you can sit there and say, I can help you at a different time. Right now I need some me time. And the people that love you will understand. And the people that don't love you and don't care about you and want to make a fuss or a fight about it, or want to call you, names, or sit there and say like you never do anything for anybody, do not listen to them. That is them guilt tripping you. That's them trying to make you feel bad. And things of that nature. Just let them go. Cut them loose. Until they can either come back and give you an apology and actually mean that apology, or if they can't, then just, like I said, cut them out your life, because you don't need them. Make sure you're not betraying yourself for these people. Because when your cup is not filled, you can't fill other people's cups. And you guys love helping people. Alright, that's all that I got for you guys. If you like this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you got a story you want to tell me, put it down in the comments down below. I love hearing your guys' story. I love interacting with you guys. Till next time, guys. Bye.